64 7 under.
Yeah.
Nice plan. How would you characterize that round today?
Yeah, it was a solid round of golf. Yeah, I made a double, had one hiccup there on 16, hit it left in the hazard, but bounced back really nicely, eagled 17, and then kind of took that momentum into the back nine and hit it really well on the back nine and made some putts, and I think I shot 4 or 5 under on the back, so that was really nice to do that and carry that momentum.
Pretty flawless apart from that 16th hole. When you get to that tee, what's your thought process?
Yeah, it's just such a hard hole. I mean, it's into the wind today. It's 225 yards. There's nothing short. So I was kind of between clubs, and I kind of backed off a hybrid, and hands took over, kind of hit it left. And but yeah, it's just one of those. It's one of the couple holes out here where you've just got to stand up there and hit a really good shot, and if you don't, you pay the price. So yeah, unfortunately, hit one in the hazard there. So hopefully, I can improve upon that the rest of the week. And but yeah, it was a good day.
I think you've played here once before, right? Top 10, yeah?
I did, yeah. I played 2 years ago and did finish top 10 in my one start here, yeah.
What did you take away from that? What did you learn about the course or take away from that you could utilize this week?
For sure. I mean, when I played 2 years ago, it was really windy, and I was kind of expecting a little bit of that when I came here. But today was some pretty calm conditions, so it was a little bit of a different mindset as opposed to 2 years ago. Pars went a long ways, and you're just trying to keep the ball as close to the ground as possible. So today is a little bit more different mindset, and you could attack it a little bit differently. And you know, being a little bit more aggressive off the tee, getting it closer to some greens, and having some wedges in.
I got to ask you, coming here, it's number 65 in the FedEx Cup standings in the fall, and obviously 51 to 60 get into these 2 first signature events. I mean, when you come into this week and you approach it, do you have a goal in mind with that in the back of your mind? How do you sort of anticipate the week with that there?
Sure, yeah. I mean, being 51 to 60 and getting into those first 2 elevated events, signature events, are crucial. So, yeah, I mean, there's a lot to play for, and, yeah, I'm just trying to take it week by week. But I wouldn't say I've added pressure on myself. I'm just going to try to shoot the best score I can, and hopefully I have, 2 nice finishes to finish the fall and get into that 51 to 60.
After being here a couple of years ago and knowing that you were coming back here this week, was there anything off the golf course that you wanted to do that you didn't do last time?
I kind of kicked myself a lot when I last played here that I didn't really go out and do much, so I told myself I would. I mean, I haven't ventured too far around because we got in here later because of the charter and stuff. But, yeah, I've got a whole afternoon. Maybe I'll go sit by the pool and enjoy the views a little bit.
One more for me. Fellow Alabama player Nick Dunlap in the field. Has he reached out for any advice ahead of this week?
Yeah, I spoke to Nick Tuesday and yesterday. Not just small chit-chat. He seems really comfortable, obviously. He's had a lot of experience and done really well on the big stage, obviously winning the U.S. Amateur. And so he seems really comfortable, and that's kind of the biggest thing when you come out here and you're not accustomed to playing PGA events. And obviously he's got the skill set to do it, and it's just about getting comfortable, and he seems to be doing that. So I look forward to keeping up with him this week.
One last one. After making the double on 16, how satisfying is it to bounce back with an eagle at the next? I mean, does that set you up, for the rest of the week? Or
for sure, yeah. I think that's, a big momentum shift. Obviously, I was 2 under through 6 going into that hole, playing really well. I missed a couple ones that I felt like I could be a handful, 3 or 4 under. And but, yeah, to bounce back and get under par going into the back nine was huge, just because there were some opportunities. And to grab that, I think, changed the whole vibe for the round.
Awesome. Thanks, Davis.
Thank you. Thanks.